Kim Kardashian slammed for controversial posts.
Taylor Swift accused of stealing from Beyonce.
And did Cardi B expose herself at the 2019 BBMAs?
All that and more on today's Clevver Hollywood Rundown.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Clevver Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emil Innis Jr.
And I'm Susan Morad, and there's been so much news this week here in the US and overseas, Emil.
Yes, lots of news came out of the Kensington Palace, and then there was a lot of news that wasn't revealed. But moving on, this was an exciting week, and we just need to get right to it because the Billboard Music Awards happened this week, and it was insane.
It was insane. I actually thought you were going to say, let's just tell everyone about our place cards right
we
here.
have cards now.
We have cards now.
Susan. The 2019 Billboard Awards happened. It was on a Wednesday night this week, which is kind of weird.
Didn't get much sleep, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm used to it being on Sundays, so I kind of wish it was still on Sundays, but it was fine.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
And everything that's come out since.
Oh my God, there were so many surprises that happened during, before, and after the show.
Yes.
But we have to talk about Taylor Swift's opening performance.
Amazing.
And kind of why there was controversy. So Taylor Swift and Brendan Urie opened the show by performing the first single off her new album, Me, but viewers couldn't help but notice some similarities between her opening and Beyonce's Beachella performance. One fan tweeted, "Taylor Swift just bit the boop out of Beyonce on the Billboard Awards. I'm dead, where is the beehive?" Another said Taylor Swift needs to consult Beyonce regarding the marching band performance. And then some Swifties chimed in, like this one, who said, "I'm sick and tired of you all attacking Taylor. Her performance had nothing to do with Beyonce. Leave Taylor alone. She just wants to be happy. Oh my gosh, y'all are trash." Then this person said, "Girl, it's drums. Beyonce wasn't the first to use drums in the performance, and Taylor definitely isn't either. Beyonce had a whole band and Taylor had just drums. Y'all need to stop comparing the most general things just because you don't like Taylor." Ooh, this was a controversial and heated story between the two fandoms.
It was.
Here's my thoughts. I like Taylor. I love Beyonce. And honestly, I don't think that they should be compared. It does seem like a bit of a stretch. I think people are, for the most part,
reaching.
But also I think it's just because the Homecoming documentary came out so literally 2 weeks before this performance. So I think just because that's fresh on everybody's mind, they're thinking, oh, it looks like she copied. But I mean, it was a cool performance, and I still love them both. They're both talented, so.
Absolutely, and I think I love the way that both artists just own the stage and having that confidence when they perform. And like you said, they were very different performances. There were certain things that you could probably reach and say they look really similar.
For sure.
But I also think because the Homecoming documentary did come out just very recently that it's fresh in everyone's mind. But they were both incredible, obviously, and we loved it.
Love you both.
So the Jonas Brothers are officially back.
I know.
And I mean, they performed the most incredible performance at the Billboard Music Awards, a medley of their songs, but that's not the biggest news that came out from the night, you guys.
What was it, Susan?
Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner have tied the knot in Vegas with an Elvis Presley impersonator marrying them off.
It's not pleasant. I should your husband or wife, sir. You may kiss that bride.
The pair shared their vows while Dan and Shay performed their song Speechless for the big event. And get this, to quite literally sweeten the whole deal, Joe and Sophie exchanged ring pops at the altar instead of traditional rings. Like a total sucker for you moment, right? And yes, you guys, this wedding is totally legit. People confirmed that online records prove that Joe and Sophie applied for a marriage license earlier that day. And also TMZ also reported that the Elvis impersonator who married them off was actually booked a week ago, although he didn't know who he was marrying. But despite the shotgun-looking wedding, there is a strong chance that Joe and Sophie might still have a more official, extravagant wedding in the near future, as they were originally planning to have their wedding this summer in France. And this was something Joe confirmed earlier this year when he stopped by the Late Late Show with James Corden. Now, I am just so excited, and I thought this was like the coolest thing, and what you would expect from Joe and Sophie. And the fact that they got married in Vegas after the Billboard Music Awards while everybody was there, you know, and also, can we talk about the front row at the Billboard Music Awards? All the wifeys were there dancing along, singing along to the performance. I mean, it's just heaven.
I will say, I think Sophie Turner is so beautiful. I think Joe Jonas is so beautiful. And I think that they are one of the most gorgeous couples. And I really am secretly hoping, even though I don't really believe, like when I have my wedding, I don't know how you are, I don't really need like a huge extravagant
Same.
wedding, even though I'm extra AF. I don't really need all that, so I think it's kind of adorable that they did
Yes.
this like little shotgun wedding. And then if anything, you can have your reception with all your friends and family, and that's when you can spend the money, because of course, everybody loves free food and drinks, right?
And the thing is, though, there is a lot of talk that they will still have their wedding in France.
Hopefully.
Because one of the theories is that because neither of them are French citizens and they're getting married in France, they needed to kind of have the official marriage license per se done here in the States. So it makes sense. We want another wedding. Bring on another like Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas. Wedding extravaganza, we're here for it.
I'm here for it too. All right, Susan, moving on for the last moment that we're gonna talk about from the BBMAs, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. Cardi B, apparently people think they saw her V. Okay, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was about to say, like, it actually looks like the shape of a V, but moving on.
Her lady parts, you
Her
know?
lady parts, yeah.
This was a big moment, and remember I said that big moments happen before, during, and after. So this happened before the show on the red carpet. There was a viral photo going around that appeared to show Cardi's lady parts, and it was when she was, she had her leg up against Offset.
Should we
Oh, yeah,
impersonate?
yes,
So
yes.
I'll be Cardi? Or
Okay, yeah, you be Cardi,
I'll
yeah,
be Cardi.
okay.
So it was like,
And they were like doing this tongue thing. We're not gonna do that part. But anyway, so they had this, and okay, we're gonna have to put a blur on the photo, even though she says it wasn't her V. Susan, you've seen the photo, I've seen the photo. To me, and granted, let me just be completely clear, I haven't seen a V in a very, very long time, back in the straight days. But it looked like one to me.
okay, I have a V on the other hand, so I can chime in on this. I can understand with Cardi, the video she posted where she was explaining like the anatomy of the
Yeah.
female. There is a part of your leg that if you lift it high enough, it's almost like the inner part of your thigh that kind of is like, you know, a bit of a bulge that's maybe a muscle. I know this is sounding really weird,
We need to explain though.
but I agree with Cardi that I also don't think she would have gone out without any underwear
Yeah,
on.
well.
So, well, actually, yeah. Well,
maybe.
possibly.
Yeah.
But I also do understand about that little bit of your inner thigh and
Yeah.
your butt. But also, I forgot what I was going to say. I was just visualizing her V. No, but no. But there is a Photoshop version that I've been seeing
Yeah.
online where it's been clearly manipulated,
Right.
where people have actually put a picture of, I don't even want to say,
Well,
but that's not the legit image.
we have our thoughts about the V or the perceived V, but then Cardi actually responded with the video, which we're not going to show. We showed it in our daily video, but
Yeah.
it gets pretty graphic, but she's pretty much just explaining the anatomy of her body and just saying that essentially she has a big and because of that, there's some extra folds, like Susan is saying, that created the illusion that it was a V. So I'm kind of glad the video has been deleted now, but I'm kind of glad that she posted that. But then she
Yes.
then posted this more PC post that says, "Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. I know I'm one crazy bee and I express myself too much. I be having you like, hear this bee go again, but hey, stick with me. I mean, no harm. Nah, but seriously, thank you for writing and supporting me. You keep me motivated to keep on pushing." I love her.
I mean, Cardi can do no wrong. Let's be honest. Okay, so moving on to Kardashian news, there's never a week without Kardashian
Never,
news.
never.
And so Kim's had a pretty rough, or maybe not rough, but an interesting week
Yeah.
based on everything that went down on social media. So it all started with Game of Thrones, and Kim tweeted, "Keeping up with the Kardashians airs in 45 minutes East Coast. Let's live tweet." Game of Thrones fans were not having it. One fan tweeted, "Between Game of Thrones and Avengers Endgame, I don't think I can handle the heartbreak of watching the whole Kardashian family flying first class to Bali, Kim." Another fan tweeted this gif telling Kim to bend the knee. And this fan just simply said, "Not now, Kim. Battle of Winterfell is about to start." So people were just having fun, but they were not so jovial when Kim posted her photos from Bali with elephants. Kim captioned the post, "Missing Bali and the amazing elephant sanctuary." Just after posting the photos, Kim's comments were flooded with angry comments from fans alleging that the photos weren't taken in a sanctuary and that she's promoting animal cruelty. One commenter pointed out, "How can it be a sanctuary when, quote, the guy is riding an elephant and has a bull hook?" Another critic called her out for sharing photos like this with so many impressionable followers. Quote, "This is not an elephant sanctuary. Shame on you for having this platform and using it to advertise torturing and abusing animals. You make me sick." While that may sound a little harsh, according to a World Animal Protection report, there aren't even any elephant sanctuaries in Bali. So it looks like her followers may be onto something. The report also states that many of the elephants in the country live in, quote, severely inadequate conditions. Oh, Kim, I mean, we want to root for you, but I think like she really didn't think it through when she posted those pictures, particularly because it wasn't the first time she's been in hot water about this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and you know, it's one of those things where, one, people do crucify Kim for anything that she does.
True.
So that's what sucks about it. But I don't know. I'm going to Thailand, you know this, and
Yes.
next week I'm going to be there starting Friday. And even AJ and I were looking up like what we can and can't do, like what people were saying like in Thailand, because I want to see the elephants in Thailand, but then I'm like, I don't want to go support something if they're not actually being treated well. And I heard like obviously you shouldn't ride them, and like so there's so many things that leading up to a trip you just have to do all your research and investigation, and it can't just be, oh, this is gonna be good for the gram. All right, Kylie Jenner, she also had a big week because her hubby, as she likes to call Travis Scott, celebrated his birthday, and they had like an Avengers Endgame themed party, and then they partied at a gas station, but it was on his actual birthday when she posted this post that really had people talking. So she captioned the series of photos saying, quote, "Watching you evolve into the partner, friend, son, and father you are today has been so fulfilling. My real life bestie and hubby all wrapped into one. I love you and I'm so proud of you. Happy birthday. Let's around and have another baby." Now we have to point out that she always calls Travis hubby, and saying let's mess around and make a baby is most likely her just being playful and having fun, but we don't know her personally, so there is a chance that she could be serious and actually wants to pop out another Stormy right now. As for the rumored engagement, this speculation is coming from the fact that Kylie has been spotted with a ring on her ring finger in the past, and the first photo in her birthday swipe for Travis shows him facing Kylie with his hand extended holding a ring box perhaps, and Kylie looking happy and surprised. Okay, Susan, this photo literally to me looked like that was an engagement photo. And you know the first photo is the most important in the series of photos. The first photo is what is priority. I think she's trying to tell us something.
Well, yeah, or she's just being a little bit cryptic, because my thoughts were if it was an engagement proposal, it looked like it was too casual of a setting. I can imagine a proposal.
What if it's like a subdued, like a...
Possible, but I just feel like the wedding, I mean, and I believe they are already engaged and married, but I don't know if that was the photo.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you would know that a royal baby is on the way or possibly already here. We don't know anymore. I mean, there's been so many reports this week, so I'm just going to get stuck right into it. And while the world has been anxiously awaiting any news from Harry and Meghan, they found the time to comment on Instagram. So they left a comment on Kate Middleton and Prince William's birthday post to their daughter Charlotte for her 4th birthday. The comment said, "Happy birthday, Charlotte. Lots of love, H&M." Now, everybody was pointing out that it said H&M with no reference to a third person or any baby. So at that point, we were like, okay, maybe the baby is not here yet. Then later in the week, the Mirror UK reported that over the last few days, people spotted an ambulance parked near the back of Harry and Meghan's home and a police escort driving between Windsor and London. Then yesterday, Harry's official spokesperson announced that the prince suddenly cancelled his planned trip to the Netherlands next week. Now, this is important because a royal correspondent for the Daily Mail had said Harry would cancel his previously planned engagement, which was a trip to the Netherlands, due to the birth of the royal baby. And while most of us are convinced the baby is already here, Buckingham Palace confirmed to Entertainment Tonight that the media will be notified when Meghan is in labour. I mean, Emil, at this point, I feel like we've been waiting for this baby forever.
Forever.
And the fact that it's being so kind of concealed and hidden is just making us even more excited and just like basically waiting for anything.
But, you know, I'm glad that, you know, at least now we have confirmation that the media, aka us, will be notified.
Clever.
Right? Call us first, get the exclusive, because everybody was up in arms at the fact that they weren't going to do like the official photo at the palace or whatever. So the fact that we are going to know when she's in labor, but then at the same time...
Do you believe that?
No, because here's the thing. I could literally, if we're in a closed room right now on set, and I could say, oh, Susan's in labor, when you could have given birth like 3 days ago. So it's like...
But like, I'm not pregnant, but okay.
All right, guys, that is a wrap for this episode of CHR. That was fun.
That was fun, and we had cards.
I know, I'm so excited about the cards. You don't understand how excited we are about these cards. And it gets really hot in the studio, so we can like fan ourselves.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think. I want to know what you think about this whole Kylie thing. Do you think that she's actually engaged, possibly even already married? Remember, we didn't find out that she was officially pregnant until after she gave birth.
She gave the birth.
So...
Maybe Meghan Markle's taking a leaf out of her book.
Right.
Right. But also, I want to know what your thoughts are on the Taylor Swift performance at the BBMAs and the Beyonce performance at Coachella. Do you think Taylor's team maybe stole some of the dance moves or some of the concepts, or do you think everybody's just reaching and they need to just leave them alone?
Maybe there was some inspiration from Beyonce. I don't know.
Oh, you said no!
Let us know what you think in the comments. And of course, we will be back here, same time, same place, next week.
Bye, guys. Okay, guys, be sure to click right over here to find out what was Taylor Swift's shocking secret that got revealed.
I want to know. Oh, wait, I was there.
Secrets, yeah. It's
But
like
also,
hiding here.
don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified whenever we post any new update.
Yes, guys, do that right now. Right now.
We're
Right
waiting.
now.